It's your boy, the DR. I am the DangerRuss. Let's go. Me versus my leadership. Thank you for tuning in. I think the AI reset or something. My viewership is all fucked up. A nigga was in his feels.
Hi. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Dominique.
Dominique, how old are you?
26.
Where are you from?
I lived in a lot of different places, originally from Decatur, Georgia.
Okay.
I live in Chicago currently.
Got it. And what do you do?
I'm a project specialist and electrician.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm gonna give him like two. Good voice. Dominique's a tough one. But then you got the short shirt. I swear it's gonna be midriff shit pretty soon. The pants was goofy. Line's clean, so take the good with the bad. Let him know. Can't be afraid of revealing who you are. Be proud of it. I don't care if you are homeless. Wear the fuck out of it. You hear them homeless niggas smashing behind the whatever. What do you think? The nigga said, please, I would just. That nigga has nothing to lose and everything to gain. He ain't fucked in a year and a half. And he smells like garbage. He's going for 30. He don't give a fuck. Fuck her like a homeless man.
Let's say whitewater rafting, parasailing, working out,
whitewater
watching
rafting.
movies. I'm a big movie goer.
Okay.
So if I start quoting lines from movies, just know that I seen it and hopefully I can put you on it soon. And yeah, that's a couple things I like to do.
Okay. Usually movie recorders have a favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
I'm gonna say Soul Plane.
Soul Plane. Okay,
I'm
interested.
Points off.
So what are the things?
So plain. So I already don't like him.
You look for in a woman?
I look
So
for
plain.
open communication. Communication comes in a lot of different aspects. So speaking, which is what we know the most of, but body language is a big thing for me. So showing like being attentive when I'm speaking or knowing the vibe of the room kind of thing too. So that's something I'm really going for. And yeah.
Okay. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Yeah.
Deal breakers would be chain smoking, like cigarettes.
I
really
agree with that.
If you're doing like ganja, that's okay. I'm not really tripping about that. But also, if you're not God-fearing, I'm a religious man, so I hope we can match on that path and be equally yoked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Off to a good start. No pop balloons.
Love it.
So this dude is actually at the end. I'm gonna bounce around just a little bit. So these bitches are what? They're tired. They've been standing in heels. You don't know about it. You don't appreciate it. Okay? Little foot rub after, dancing or whatever the fuck might go a long way. But none of these bitches want to go home without no man. So you would never think that. When you see a bad broad, she has only gotten the pick from the dudes who was talking to her. And it's a dirty pool of nerds and dweebs. We done this show too long to not have that. Too many examples is that the majority of dudes is goofballs and dweebs. I don't even like using the word men anymore. Not to disparage them. So she looked bad to you. She a 9. Who is asked out the 9 that wasn't fucking weird. Luckily for us, they're wired differently, right? So let's say you a 5 on the looks, but you was really doing your thug thizzle. She a grown woman. She thinks about sex 7 times a day. Why not? Some of these motherfuckers you see, the bitch didn't say, yes, God, thank you for blessing me with this nigga. The bitch said, it's something about him. Why not? If he can get it, he can get it. Why not? It's been a while. And then the nigga surprised her. She said, oh shit. Fucking, I ain't going back out into the wild, into the weirdos. Every bitch hate being online. Y'all niggas are weird. I don't understand this.
Good. There you go.
They manipulate to get free dinners. Who wants to go to dinner with a potential rapist? Oh, it's another sleaze bag in a suit. This is going to be a great dinner. The fuck? If a nigga was going to buy you steak, but you knew him to be a boring cocksucker, and he was just going to talk about weird shit, and he didn't really smell good, would you be like, yo, time to finesse this nigga for the steak? Y'all, I understand logically, and then based off what you see, and some beautiful bitches clocked it like that. Well, how many women are truly beautiful? 1 out of what? Come on, you Walmart, Appalachians, you know, some of these rural teeth motherfuckers. You seen all these regular bitches from college. 1 out of 20. So there is a broad who got it like that. And then there's 19 bitches being stupid and lying, which you don't think they do on the internet. Everybody lie. I lie. Don't try to. I'm trying to think if I do lie. Maybe I do. I don't know.
Oh, but started off by asking our ladies a question.
Get the viewer count up.
Why do you feel like you're currently ready for a relationship more so than before? And where do you currently reside?
Okay, let's start down there and come back this way.
Yeah.
Okay, your name.
What's something that you learn that you really want to give to your partner when you feeling them for real? She gonna bullshit. She ain't been thinking like that. But until she learns to think like that, what the fuck? She also been learning from goofball dudes and her dad. Fuck her dad. Another weirdo. It's very rare when I've met a dad and the nigga was like mad cool. Like most dads are like, all right. So, and whatever fucking alpha masochistic yelling fucking thing they had, who knows, some of these motherfuckers, dad's a little handsy. Dad got an uncle who gets drunk. I mean, some of these, like, their hearts and mind are fucking shish kebab and shit, all fucked up. Be running around worried that, you know, she gonna give me a bad look. Her life could be a fucking mess. You see a bitch 3-dimensional rather than what the fuck we do online. You might learn a fucking thing by how you can just go up and talk to them.
An age. Why do you feel like you're ready for a relationship? And where do you reside?
My name is Lena. I'm 27 and I live in Dallas, Texas. I feel like I'm ready for a relationship because I'm close to God. So
the last 3 dudes cheated on this bitch. And she just recently came to God. She was out at the club a lot. And she has terrible self-esteem related to her weight issues. Ain't no reason to make fun of her or look down on her because of that. That's people. That might have been your mama. It might have been your aunt. That's people. And judging this bitch. Okay, so now, what's all this intimidation? And she got secret moves and shit. She ain't got no secret moves. Go Mac. Go to work. Go drive. She don't know how to drive.
Well, if you're close to God, I feel like we have similar paths. Yeah.
I like that.
Your name and age, where do you reside, and why do you think your relationship?
I don't mind that statement. Giving points. That's player. A statement of approval. Don't get killed with it. But yeah, like, oh, I'm fucking with that. Oh, see, that's why I like that. I like that shit. Because I like, when people, don't just keep saying it. You got to have a reason for the things you do. And you ain't got to give her the deep down reason. You got to give her a reason.
My name is Autumn. I'm 22.
What's
I'm
up,
from St. Louis, Missouri. That's where I currently reside. I feel like I'm more ready for a relationship now because I've really done the work, the inner work on myself. I realized I had a lot of trauma from either childhood or, past relationships that I had to work through. And I've really taken the time to work on those, understand myself, my emotions, getting through those. So now I know how to calm some of that down when I'm dealing with somebody, and also understanding how a man is, understanding that I have to get to know them personally and not just, put them in the same category as everybody else. So yeah.
I don't mean to keep interrupting. I would never stereotype this bitch. And let me tell you why. He never gets that movie. And let me tell you why. It would have made him a star. What if she's just artistic? Or her mom had a lot of tats, or her dad had a lot of tats. Plus, what if she's done with the wild ones and she's really willing to go to work for a good dude? Okay? But then on the other hand, maybe she freaky as fuck in bed, or wants to be, and has fantasized about bad boys taking her on blop-de-blues. Always want to copy this bad boy. Well, how does this nigga fuck her? Can you do that? Can you build up to the moment like that? Want to be him? Let's just take what he was doing well. Shit. Want to be him.
It's everybody else.
He's probably in jail now. Want to be him? You gonna sleep sound tonight. You don't sleep well in jail.
So yeah.
Sure. Your name and age and the answer to this question.
Lady
Samira, 23. Being by myself has made me realize everything that I do and don't want in a partner. Because being by myself made me realize that for so long, that made me realize that I have a lot of things to offer in a way.
Okay.
I have a lot of things to offer, and I have a lot of great aspects about myself. So, yeah.
And then also, where do you reside?
Oh, I reside in Houston, Texas.
Nice.
She a softie, but a lot of times them softies, they go for the wild ones. They just want to give love to a motherfucker. So if she's kind of a little emotional, that's not always it's going to be real annoying. That's just how she likes to feel. And so as long as she gets to feel and express shit, she happy to cook for a motherfucker and all this. A lot of times you don't get into a woman's personality. And then you think you want to turn shit around and she gonna be a magical cook. The bitch say, I'm a doctor. I have gluten allergies, and then I eat a strict because I'm running marathons. Then you say it's time to cook and clean. You ain't gonna be eating good. And plus she gonna be, maybe she's one of these go-getter mission motherfuckers. You sitting around talking about you need to spend time with your kids. So, yeah, stop being one-dimensional. But then you get the real bitch 6 months in, you all fucked up in the game. That was it with that one.
Age, where do you reside, and why do you feel you're ready for a relationship?
Keep your eyes moving, keep observing. Where's her eyes? Don't get sensitive. This is the sensitive time. What's going on? What's she thinking? What's she doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. It ain't that time. Just do what the fuck you need to do, but keep your brain on looking at her. Enjoy her. Take pleasure in this shit.
I live in Phoenix. I think I'm ready for a relationship more now than in the past because I've done a lot of work on myself in terms of emotional maturity and just my perspective on the world. I feel like I do a lot of great things in my life.
Every date you go on is going to be about the work she's done.
And I think I'm ready to share that with somebody else. Yeah.
I put in the work.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
Hi, I'm Kindia and I'm 24. In the simplest words, it's because I have self-love. So the relationship with yourself is the most important. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't spread love out into the universe. And so I've developed self-love. I'm in a position where God has put me through isolation seasons where I had to be by myself. So I've gotten to know myself like my own best friend. And so I'm just at a point where I can share my life with another person and experience joy, love, and happiness.
And where do you reside?
Oh, I reside in the DMV area, DC.
Mm-hmm. So let's kind of throw that question back on over to you. Why do you feel you're ready for a relationship now?
I feel like I've been through relationships in the past that, I could have been better in, and I want to continue to grow. So in the aspects of, I guess, communication, that's why it's such a big thing for me, because it's something I've really been working on. Mm-hmm. So that's something I feel like that I've matured from or graduated from.
Okay.
And then now I'm ready to give that love to somebody else.
Okay. Nice.
I don't like how
Go
he
ahead
carries
and ask
himself.
our ladies.
I don't know. I ain't trying to say nothing, but I don't like the way he carries himself. I start rubbing on your stomach and all that. I don't like it. I don't like how he talk. He don't look at nobody neither. They're attracted to him, which is great. And they could love the fit. I'm not young. But we are. There are times I want to not scare somebody. So maybe my voice pitches up, or I'll shrink a little bit. You can't help how people react. You can not be a danger, and they can just be wrong. But you can't, it's like people notice you change. Like, it's hard to explain. But have you ever seen someone, this is a good one. Like, so you ever had, if you're black, you've had a white guy, he starts going, "What's up, my dude? What's going on, bro? What's up, homie? Oh, brother, that's on God." He changes. And let me just say, white guys, that drives us crazy. Do not change who you are for us. But if I see a white nigga doing that shit, I don't gain respect for him, because he changed out of a need to either be like me or fear me. He thought something was wrong within himself, is the best way I can describe it. So if you had to change to start talking like me, there was something wrong with being white, which clearly it ain't. Y'all run shit. Y'all talk that shit, or they're coming in to take our jobs. But then around me, you change wholesale and get real weak. I can't respect it. So think about if a dude was at a club and your homeboy, someone spilled on his shoes, and he said, "What the fuck, nigga?" And then he saw a huge 7-foot dude, and he said, "Hey, that's my bad, man. Come on now. All right, just please, can I get a napkin or something?" Be like, "Yo." Even just that changing of personality indicated weakness. So if you're big, be big. If you're black, be black. If you're worried about scaring her, smile. Say, excuse me, can I pardon me? Can I get a little moment of your time? This will only take a minute. Throw her a compliment. Dress decent. Have good hygiene. Oh, look, it's the crazy serial psycho killer in the good suit with the great new fresh haircut and gold watch. I bet he's a psycho killer. Putting her at ease is not about shrinking into what a woman considers safe. She doesn't need you to be safe in the world. You are safe for her. I'm King Kong. I just dunked off the Eiffel Tower. This plane better stop fucking with me. I'm gonna beat the shit out of. There's always that little plane. Like, nigga, what were you gonna do? He's been smashing 6 planes. This would be like, you know what? I'll be court-martial. I would have said that shit. Go take him out. I'd be like, you know what? No. I'm not gonna do that. It's a giant fucking gorilla knocking shit out of the sky. But did Godzilla change for the white bitch? No, he softened. He took care of her. He made sure nothing fucked with her. You are Godzilla.
Another question.
I'm going for 30. I think the shadow banned me. I took it personal.
When was your last relationship? And what do you think you could have done better in it?
Who cares?
So what could you have done better? Not the other person, you. Okay, let's start here first.
I'm Kandia, I'm 24. My last relationship was about 5 months ago. Something that I could have done better was, I feel like, being more...
What's a dream vacation for y'all? That you want to take me on? Okay, first of all, you'll be taking me on all vacation, but where I would like to... Okay. Put a smile on their face. Make them feel proud of what they've done, or sexy, or interesting, or an influencer type bitch. That's who they watch all day. Let her feel like that, like she has an impact. Social media tells her she's a piece of shit. Why can't you tell her she has an impact? Or watch her shit and be like, yo, I fuck with that. She wants to feel special and she wants to make hoes jealous. This isn't a question that does anything.
Honest how I was feeling and communicating that, because I kept wanting to look at it with rose-colored glasses and try to like just keep thinking positive, like, oh no, like maybe it'll get better, maybe it'll change. But I feel like when you know, when you feel like you're settling, you should just let that person go instead of keep looking at it with positive and optimistic eyes. So
ex-boyfriend.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Cheeto, I'm 21. I've never really been in a real relationship. I'd say the closest thing I've had to one ended about 4 years ago. Something that I could have done better was...
I'm more into my bugles type shit. You might be the first Cheeto that I have ever really enjoyed.
Probably just communication. I used to be very avoidant, and I would kind of just like stop talking to the other person. But like I said, I've done a lot of work on myself, so I don't think I'm like that anymore.
Mm-hmm. Your name and age?
You know, a lot of people, they refer to bitches as ruthless, and they really are until they are in love with you or really, really feeling you. So when I hear a lot of dudes run their mouth about bitches are this and bitches are that, I get real confused. You know, I'm like, apparently women don't fall in love with you. And I'm not saying it like, you know, I'm Casanova. It's not the point of that. The point is to say, at the beginning, they ghost, they get cute, they might even WYD. I guess I've never had that, but I've seen a lot of these texts from the youngs. They do that. So you gotta kind of not really get invested date 1, 2, even after the fuck, until they really get a good feeling. They can get kind of ruthless, and they have to. The implication is too great to hang on to a loser or someone they can't stand to be around. And that's just people, you ever met good people, like nice dude, but you be like, I would never hang out with this dude ever. You've said that to a friend, John, nice guy, he's cool. I don't know, he's just fucking annoying. Like, I don't like talking to him. Or there's a guy that talk way too much about like his kids. He'd be like, hey, how you doing? Be like, fuck. Like, hey man, what's going on? Like, the next 20 minutes of your life are gone. Why? Sometimes personalities don't mesh. And if anything, just figure out what personalities is not gonna mesh. Like, I can't do like real shy, timid, shuts down in an argument and just kind of like goes in a room and sits there. Like, I'm good. Too sassy and loud, no. And probably too much of this church girl perfect horse shit. If they're super duper Beyonce ambitious, it's not gonna work. That's just me. So at least know what you don't like personality wise. And then so all your questions should be able to filter out for that, or let her know, don't bring that shit here. I believe people can adapt their personalities if you'll create a place that's, real cool and fun and chilling shit, but you just be like, okay, we just not gonna do that thing. Maybe she drinks too much. I've seen women change that. Maybe she's real loud and wild. I've seen women really change that. Like, sometimes they just know, like, that's not gonna work. So, women are highly influential. That's another reason to really have your personality hammered out and then be proud of it.
Relationship, and
I'll let it go. I'll talk to
what you could have done better.
Samira, 24. My last relationship was almost 2 years ago. I think I could have given him more grace because it was his first relationship. So I could have been more lenient in my judgment of him. Yeah.
So women, see, I can't help it. Women are real egotistical. Niggas real mad. She thinks she the baddest bitch. She thinks she better than you. She's not even belong in a room with a man. She's a piece of shit out of my ass. She's lower, but she thinks that she be playing the rubes. Like, don't turn her into Darth Vader. Just stop that. I don't know what it is about men. I think we just need an enemy or something like that. But, we make some of these women sound like they invented cancer. The fuck? But there's a tendency to think that they're going to be real arrogant. Yes, but remember, a lot of the breakups contributed to the arrogance, but very low self-esteem. Remember, most arrogant people suffer from very disgustingly low self-esteem. Okay? Your uptight doctor might end up like a thin line between love and hate. Once you crack the surface, it's a gooey fucking mess. But the arrogance can get to me sometimes. So I'm going to put me in this. I don't like I'm the best to ever do it. And he's got the shit that I'd be like, bitch, you know you lying. You know, some single, I was waiting for a soccer mom with the mother of two. That was love of a lifetime. That's what I've been dreaming on. Why do guys like younger girls? We don't dream about getting old pussy. Who dreams about that? And wait to get some of that real dry old pussy. Because it looked better sometimes. 18, 19. Too young for me now. My 40s. Fuck I look like. Shannon, what are we going to talk about? I always think about that. Yeah, I bagged me a 19 year. Like, what did you all talk about? Because it's tough talking to him now. What was Tupac like? What? I wasn't born when he was around. Oh my God, you're like my dad's age. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You probably gonna take a lot of hit. And if you piss her off, it's coming up. You better have hella confidence, because she gonna test you. So don't get worked up off the arrogance. You gotta have a weapon to deal with a woman's arrogance. You got to get realistic, okay? Let's break it down real quick. What's some personality types that we might run into realistic? Cheated on in the marriage, broken hearted for a younger bitch. That's probably realistic. Cheated on by a couple dudes. She keep picking the wrong dude like several times. That's realistic. A real driven bitch that is only gonna make time for a man if it is the right time. But she's on her grind, and he's got to be a grinder and all this. And then like some kind of really goofy bitch who just loves laughing and giggling and being wild. And then a real dark, drunk, cocaine addicted type bitch, right? Who likes danger and doesn't care about life. Okay, so be realistic. You running around, I'm so nervous. Which one of those personalities is gonna respond to nervous? And which one of those personalities is a nigga dying to be around full time? You see what I'm saying to you? I'm too good. Some of this shit doesn't make sense. Drives me She will try to have your kid to get your resources, bro. She's going to ruin her body to get your $160,000. When she already got a degree and make $85K. What you gonna be able to get for a brand new Ford Taurus just for her? She can't resist. These model bitches, y'all are so drunk off these dumb hoes. Which bitch is on the cover of, oh wait, nobody reads magazines no fucking more. Plus, they making AI bitches now. Fuck, Jesus fucking Christ. No one is gonna die a supermodel anymore. Fuck you tripping. Oh, she got all these options. She's running niggas. She's destroying. The bitch lives in Sarasota. She probably trying to fade I heard in one place they go there to fade old niggas. So maybe she is trying to fade an old nigga. She ain't trying to get fucked and fall in love with an old nigga. Stop counting yourself out, making this bitch out to be a mountain. All the dudes regular as shit, but this bitch done lived a Disney movie lifetime.
Autumn, 22. Last relationship was from 2024 to 2025. What I could have done better is mainly just about myself. I would just say self-love in general, understanding what I needed for myself, understanding what a man should not do, what he should do, and not taking any less than I deserved. I really think that's something I had to work on a lot.
Whatever.
Your name and age and the answer to his questions.
I'm Lena. I'm 27, and
I'm not listening to her. Listening is a very underrated skill. I think I did it last year. Maybe I'll circle back to it. But it's very powerful and very seductive if you do it well.
Relationship, and what's something you could have done better?
I know the red pill says you can't listen to her because she's stupid.
My only relationship. It ended in July of last year, and I think I could have been a better me as an individual because in a relationship I'm like consumed by what they want to do, who they are, and just giving my all into all of their goals and aspirations. So I feel like I could have poured some of that into me. Yeah.
Thank you.
I would ask for more details. Let her shine when people have bad, you sympathize when motherfuckers have bad shit, but if they rose from it, let her have a little shine. Nothing wrong. Share the rock.
Okay, let's head on back, and I'm going to go ahead and have you pop.
We're so junior high. Anything nice to her is death, which Red Pill does too. That number one, older dudes are like pricks and they think treating her like shit is really working. And so there's big room for like being decent like half the time. But most of your pimps, players, bad boys are really described as what? Sweet. You'd be like, who? Oh, Rodney, you know him. The shooting 3 times, nigga. He shot 3 people. Oh my God, he was so sweet. He was so kind. Most of the shit you hear from anybody decent, the lady getting talked to, right? She getting talked to. She gets to feel good, right? So somewhere in, I don't know, some probably like white Republicans' idea of romance, they figured out like. They saw a movie and the guy was like, I treat her like dog shit, and it worked. On the introduction and the first date, no. He's not like, she's like, I have 2 dogs. He's like, fuck your dogs, they're pieces of shit. And she's like, oh my God, I'm going to come right now. You see what I'm saying to you? He talked to her. He just didn't like, lose his fucking mind if she did something, and then stare lovingly at her, and then like, I don't know, giggle when she giggled. He acted like a fucking man. And he wasn't shook. Law number 1, I don't care what she looked like. She wasn't shook. He wasn't shook. I don't even know what he's doing. Indecision is a decision, just not a very good one. Get out of here.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He had great questions. I loved his questions. They were very deep, not surface level.
Okay, let him have points. She liked his questions.
You didn't give it any reason to.
Okay. Oh, she's feeling you.
That was kind of tough, but why'd you end up popping her balloon?
So the questions I asked earlier, I feel like it was a deeper meaning in terms of what I wanted to hear as a response. And the first question I asked, you didn't really mention another person in that response. And that's why I was already stuck on it. So it's nothing against anything you got going on, but I just wanted to hear a correct, like, a ringtone kind of in my ear. And I didn't get that from your response. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So we now have 4 unpopped balloons.
This nigga believe in love and shit, which I'm good with. I'm like, but like he one of those type of niggas. You know, it's love niggas and it's like player niggas that, you know, it is what it is. Both are right and both are wrong.
Sure. And they asked me one.
We'll get to that. You go ahead.
Nigga, ain't this part of the show?
Damn.
See, he don't know what to say. He don't know what to do. No plans.
So I mentioned where I stay at. Is long distance an issue for anybody?
Though, bro.
And has there been a history with long distance?
Okay. Cool. And let's also get where you're located as well.
They on the show.
Hi, I'm Kindia. I'm 24. I live in a DMV area, DC. I have done a long distance relationship. He lived in New York, so that's like 4 hours away. Ultimately, the long distance was the downfall because I'm like, I need to be cuddled tonight and you're so far away. Like, why are you so far? But I think it can work if 2 people are really intentional
like a big
and
man's
they put in
arms
the
around
effort.
you,
Like,
huh?
let's say it was Valentine's Day. I'm dating this guy in New York. My 60-year-old sister is getting this big teddy bear, roses, chocolates, and all I got was a text message, Happy Valentine's Day. I'm like, you're done. So if you're intentional and you want it to work and you want to invest, then it can work. So I'm not against it, but with the right person.
This most recent Valentine's Day?
No.
Nah. When you treat them like dog shit, they love it. Yeah, on Valentine's Day, just be like, Happy V Day, this shit's gonna work. And she gonna be like, damn, he ain't no chump. Y'all niggas. It's as if you've learned nothing. And I'll tell you what, I don't buy women, I'm still on that. I don't buy women things on Valentine's Day. But I will do a gesture or, take them out, I guess flowers, but I don't consider that. It depends with the flowers. They price them up because they know niggas is stuck. What difference does it make? I don't get off on this like, that she basically, I don't know, spends all of her money on me and all her love and all her effort on me, and I don't be doing nothing but like securing her and then like yelling at her, and then like she gets to be with me in my presence. I ain't gonna say nothing. Never mind.
No, it was like 2 Valentine's.
I try to be nice.
Thank you. All right, what about over here?
Sorry, what was the question again? I'm so sorry.
I forgot.
So it was, where are you located? Are you okay with long distance?
I'm Cheeto, I'm 21. I live in Phoenix. Long distance might be a little bit of an issue. I've kind of tried something long distance before and it just didn't work out. So I don't know, maybe that just scared me a little bit. I'm not like totally closed off from it, but I do have some like hesitancies about it.
So it didn't work out because of the distance, or?
I would say it didn't work out because of the distance, yeah.
Like you couldn't go there, he couldn't come, like what was it?
It was just too much.
Okay.
It was just too much with me being in school and everything else going on.
No, he cheated.
Yeah.
That was too painful. That was too painful. He cheated.
I am currently in school.
When do you graduate?
She don't want to talk about it.
I graduate in December of this year. Yeah.
You gotta keep pushing.
Yeah, almost there.
Keep on
Let's go on over here. Where are you
pushing.
located and how do you feel about long distance?
So I'm Autumn, 22. I'm located in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm completely fine with long distance.
Midwest.
I've done long distance before. It wasn't really a problem. I mean, they were only like 4.5-ish hours away, so I would just drive. But I'd like, a 50-50 type thing where it's not like I'm always driving or flying to them, but they're doing the same for me. But yeah, that would be the only thing, is if, like she was saying, just intentional, just making sure like we communicate, plan things. But yeah.
And all of that is kind of like, be a good leader. I didn't always see it until later in life. A lot of what they're describing is leadership. They just don't know how to say it, and then some of them don't want to say it because a nigga go wild, right? You're my slave, sex servant, and all this bullshit because God said. Or I don't know, you just got the bad luck of the draw. How y'all explain? I don't even know what you'd say. Well, because I'm a man, and so that's the divine order. All right, bro. Anyway, I forget where I was headed with that.
No,
See,
my
mind
answer his
works.
questions.
I'm Lena. I'm 27, and I'm open to long distance. I wouldn't be here if I weren't. So yeah, I got flight benefits, hotel benefits.
And where are you located?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yes.
Nice. And I think you also said, have you done long
Good eye contact. It was a little politicking.
distance before or something like that?
I've never done long distance. Yeah.
Okay.
Head on back this way. Okay, go ahead and pop one more balloon.
This nigga weird, bro. Come on, bro, with the arm bump. Come on. Okay, I see what we doing. Nigga got good blood pressure. I see what we doing.
Okay.
Really?
So, what was making you hang on to your balloon?
I think she look all right.
I wanted to hear him out. I think he's cute.
Hear
like
me
the
out.
outfit.
I hear you out.
Okay, got it. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I got some
My only
arguments
reason
I'd
for
like you
popping
to
your
hear
balloon
in
is
my
because
court.
when I did mention long distance relationship, you brought up a negative experience with it, and you could have easily flipped that into a positive. So that's kind of where I was going with that.
Thanks,
I
life
don't know how
coach.
I flipped mine into a positive, but that's okay.
There's a different outlook
It's
for
cool.
everything.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, we'll give you a break from asking the questions, even though
Yeah, 'cause
usually
you're fucking weird. And so you've been doing all this philosophizing. Okay, he said positive answers. What you want to bet? I'll give you 2-1. We go negative here.
you ladies, but we do have 3 ladies left. But if you guys have any questions for him,
Yeah,
whoever's
give him
ready.
some questions.
She's ready. Okay, let's come on down here.
Oh yeah, she got.
All right, go right ahead.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next few years, and how long would you be in a relationship before you pop the question?
So I can't see myself, if I'm really with my person, I can't see myself it being longer than 1.5 years. If we're going from where I think we're going
Look at the
from.
ladies like
Our first
yeah,
meeting
I
isn't
like
us in a
that.
relationship, but when we start dating, 1.5 years into that will probably be the time I feel like I can know. Hopefully we can, spend enough time together to where I really get a good vibe for you. And I mean, you got to move together to really know what the person's like. So
I heard
What's your
that.
longest relationship?
2.5 years.
Bro, quit playing. You like this nigga.
And what was your other question? I'm sorry.
That was the only question.
Yeah, that's it. What was your longest relationship? Bitch, you already chose up. Get out of here.
That's the
Okay.
only question.
Any questions here?
What are some hobbies that you do outside of your job
Yeah, let it loose.
that like you're so passionate about?
Yeah.
Like very passionate.
Yeah,
I'm
she gonna
extremely
be one of these artsy bitches. She's passionate about expressing herself. This tattoo on my arm is like the first concert I went to. This one is about me being strong.
And about fitness, for sure.
Okay.
Just a reminder
Running.
to be strong
I
and
told you
believe
about
in
the extreme
myself.
sports that I do, but really anything to get my blood pumping. That's pretty much all I need, honestly. And then, I'm also cool with like a chill vibe, but I say my passions are just getting my blood going. There's different ways to do that, obviously, but yeah.
And then another question, what are like some things you like to do? Not that you just like to do, but like what are some of your like fun activities other than, I love fitness too, so I think it's fun.
Yeah.
But is there anything
It's
like
not
fun
something
you
to
like to go do, like bowling or
with a woman? I don't, I just think of her job is to serve me and be my lead and be on my program. Does your program have anything good attached to it?
I love bowling for
Okay.
sure. Arcade
Bowling.
night is
Okay.
I can
Arcade
do all
night.
that for sure. Yeah. I'm with like
Shit, nigga,
there's different
I'm
vibes
Mr.
in my
Arcade
fun
night.
and different things. Even just being competitive. Like if we're going to a basketball shootout or arcade, I'm gonna.
I don't like
really
it what
try
he
and
does
beat
with
you.
his hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
right there.
competitive guy.
There it is. I don't like this. I don't like the wrist. It's too much. It's not that I'm calling him gay, but I don't like it. Watch.
Basketball shootout or arcade, I'm gonna really try and beat you. I'm a competitive guy, and that's something
why
that
did
can get
I
my
say
blood
the same
pumping.
thing?
Literally said that earlier.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of different things that can get me going, but yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
All right.
So I think she likes him too.
Okay, any questions over here?
I always like to get deep with it. So what's your why? Like, what do you feel like, because you say you're close with God, right?
Yeah.
And God always has a purpose for his children. So what's your why? Like, what motivates you to get out of bed and go about your day?
Better be positive.
I think my biggest motivation is definitely my family and my relationship with them. I mean, I've had a strong relationship with everybody in my house. My dad was in the military, so it was really me and my mom at the house. And I seen how hard she worked to put me, my older brother, and all the effort that she put into that makes me want to take care of her even more.
So providing, basically.
Yeah, I would say that. I would never really want my girl to be tripping about too many different things, like hope you have your business or whatever you like to do. Mm-hmm. But I feel like
if I need my nails done, you would be like,
yeah, I'm on that.
Here's it.
I'm on that before you say it. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hate to do that. He got mommy in him and all this, but if it's just been mom, that explains the gestures. He's not gay. He's copying what he sees. And then mom told him that a man takes care of, and maybe Mr. Military does treat his mom well. I mean, it makes sense. I've been gone. When I come back, I treat you what? Well. No, that's not a player. She's got to be treated like dog shit. Okay. Well, the divorce rate is high in America. Well, let's stop treating them like dog shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, any other question? What is your idea of like a fun date? Like, let's say I let you take me out on a date. Where we go?
Oh shit!
So ideal time of the year. They be having like the AZ State Fair out here. Yep. There's a bunch of like state fairs or events like that.
Could see it.
Definitely be.
Why not? It's a little kiddish, but I kind of like. It's gonna be music, little food, little $15. Why not?
Eat with each other before
I like
it. I mean. Pregame, whatever I'm trying to do for real.
Stay fair
do that, and then go out to the fair, have a good time, and then end it off with something.
Now, our state fair, you wouldn't do that. You'd be about 250 shy. That shit, be trying to take your lights out.
I'm fine, which would probably be like escape room.
I'd be seeing, I'd be like, I don't always see like huge families out. That's why, the dad be in the back, like his head down, like this is bullshit. Dad, can we go here? Like, fuck, that's another $65. State fairs, bro. That's where some money is at. A lot of bitches out there, too.
So the fair and escape room.
I saw that. There we go. Little playerism. I would not go like, I'm going to the state fair with my bros. But I gotta be honest, there's a lot of hoes at the state fair. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you could put it like on some concert shit, but the same go for, what's the stupid shit they do in the morning? Like the Saturday morning, what is it? Farm? Something like that. It's basically like a farm fair. And so the people like that, there's a lot of women down there. So if you're sitting there trying like, where do I go and all this, festivals is going to be your shit. Parks, what's in the park? Waterways, women like water and shit like that. Women like to be settled and relaxed, or stare at people, or be wild, or be creative. So get the juices flowing. It's always like, well, I'm going to go to trivia night and there's going to be like 1,000 bitches there. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? 4 girls are going to go and answer stupid fucking trivia questions at a shitty fucking towny bar. That's what they do for a lot of fun. It's going to be like, I don't know, karaoke or fucking something that girls would enjoy. Don't get carried away with it, but wear places that girls would enjoy. If you're stuck, it's okay to be stuck. But you're not thinking like a human being. You're often thinking like the shit is in a movie or in high school, or only good-looking models would be at, Club 159, okay? But the next day is a salsa music all-day festival. It's gonna be like Sex Fest if you can dance. Okay, go there. fuck Club 152.
One day. Oh, that's a busy jam-packed day.
Is that too much?
I think the fair would be enough to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think,
I like to end it off right. I might
Okay.
slide to the casino with my boys too. So
It's on a
Are you
date. Where you gonna go?
spontaneous?
With this nigga. Made of
You like
money.
to go on adventures.
yeah, it's very spontaneous.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Oh no. Oh no. Can we not?
wanna know.
I want to bypass one question. I'm not gonna do this zodiac sign.
Why?
That's my only bypass
What?
today.
No
You guys
points.
anything else?
You're a sign from God. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay.
What sign? What's the bad one? I don't even know. What's the bad one? I'm Leo. I think that's one of the bad ones. Arrogant.
That's all my questions.
Cool. All right, go ahead and
I
pop
don't like
another
it.
balloon.
More points. More indecision. Get your hand off your hip.
Not the hand on the hip.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying to you? Like, that's why I ain't call him gay. I don't think he is, but they recognize it's not what most men do, and it's more of a woman thing. I've certainly put my hand on my hips when I'm like maybe yelling at my niece and nephew, but I wouldn't put it on like one hip or do it for a protracted amount of time. You see what I'm saying to you? What else wouldn't I try to do? Wave my hands all over, like flap them. I wouldn't wave hello, or I wouldn't, twinkle my fingers or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's just like, well, I was in the moment called for twinkle fingers. I would just keep it manned up. And I hate that I'm saying it like that, but there's some shit the old timers did well. Posture, eye contact, some gentlemanship, protective of the community, intelligent, driven, and responsible. They got carried away inside the home. They wanted to be dictators with no rules and no care for the serfs in the building. And then there was racism and sexism, and it was just, pathetic. People who beat women, it was out of hand. And they wanted to restrict women from making money so they could hold that over. As you see right now, well, that your job don't mean shit to me. Well, that's how she survives. She went to school for 6 years, and the first word out of your mouth on a date is, well, that's just your job. I don't want to talk about that at all. Really? You don't want to spend any time there. I didn't say you had to write it down and cry because you never met a pilot before. But she flies commercial for Delta. One, you take advantage of that if you don't mock or destroy her for her career. And then the other thing we do, though, is okay, big time, which apparently women hate. I didn't know. Sometimes I say that shit. But apparently women hate when you say, oh, my God, that's crazy. Okay, big business. You think you're being complimentary. Okay? But what is often happening, to my mind anyway, one, dudes are intimidated when women make big money. So if you're saying, wow, your career is so much better than mine, you already look like one of those guys who comes over to fuck her at her house and then just gets real intimidated. Okay? So whatever you are, you have to be up. It doesn't matter. I'm a janitor at a couple of junior colleges, and I drive Uber. You say, right now, I work janitor for 2 colleges, and I get some steady Uber cash. I like talking to people. It's kind of a waiting. I like to grind. I like to be busy. I hope to have a siding business one day. Got a space picked out. Need a couple trucks. Need a crew. But I want to be busy. I don't like to mess around. I was glad you accepted my date because, you seem like you had that hustler personality too. You see what I'm saying to you? So, here we go. She's getting a pop. Why? See, I knew. See, I'm right. I don't like being right. I knew she felt them. I see. See? Why? She seemed all right.
Why was your balloon
nice.
unpopped?
I think he's very handsome. I liked his questions and answers.
So I'm very empathetic.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I think just attractiveness wise, I'm more attracted to somebody else in the lineup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Desire is what she's going to hear. Clarity is what she's going to hear. This sounds like man is what she's going to hear. From his perspective, I know what I want. I saw it. I'm going to filter for it. That's why you're pop. But then what was our problem? The hand on the hip, the swirling around. So we again, you can give off definite man things, and then you can give off like vague, goofy shit, adult things. Goofball man, goofball man, goofball man. Some gonna go for it, some ain't. Okay, but the more locked down it is and the more proud of it, the better off you're gonna be.
You know what I'm saying?
You.
A lot of confidence and pride is so poorly done on social media. If you are confident, I'm not in competition with you. A lot of it's like, tell me how many bodies you fucked, or you ain't got the hoes I got. I'm like, I would never need to say that. If you were doing better than somebody, I don't understand the need to let them know it. You know it. It should be good enough for you. Why you got to tell everybody? A lot of confidence is about hierarchy and feeling better, which means it's built on insecurity. Make sure your answers into relation the people that are above you are complimentary. And you shout out niggas. You don't play or hate. She'll like it if you play or hate for a while, but then you're both going to be gossiping and hating on people. And then we have a spirit of negativity in the home. I'm certainly guilty, even recently, of fostering sometimes negativity in a relationship or a situation. I have brought it in. Not with an attitude like I hate people, but just like maybe just dominant, rough, business-like, all of that. And then maybe I'm talking bad about somebody. And I don't do that. This would be, but a lot of times women do like to gossip real negative. And then you feed into it. And then it's just a fucking negative fest. So the more jealous you are, not so good. It's okay to be envious here and there. It's natural. But carried away with it, every couple you see, you hate the dude, you've got a problem. Every beautiful woman you see boyfriended, husband up, you're hella bitter. I would check yourself.
So we are down to 2 ladies. Do you have a final question you want to ask them, or do you know who you already want to pop?
Oh, shit.
We gotta ask.
Stick to it.
Oh, shoot. Do I have a final question?
Mm-hmm. If you want to pop, you can pop. If you got a question, go ahead and ask them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pop.
You're gonna pop? Okay, go ahead.
That's what she wanted.
Ooh. Okay. Were you headed this way or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I felt it.
That's what she gets. She a bitch. I like when she has to approach and she gets rejected. This hurts her. Her pride is very wounded. Why be a prick here? You know, you're very beautiful. I'm fucking with the tats. Very creative. I was going to ask you about one of them earlier. But I'll be honest with you. When you see it, you see it. I'm just really digging her. I want to know more. I don't think you can fault me for that. It is a show. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. I hope it works out. Okay, cool. Bye, bitch.
You did?
Always classy. Always. It won't. It will never come back around if you're classy. Make sure classy isn't passive and I'm scared. I've certainly been that. It's more deferential than it is like being classy.
Okay. Coming this way, I said, let me eliminate myself.
I'm a flawed motherfucker.
So apart from you feeling that, why were you holding on to your balloon though?
I feel like our answers really
shout out flawed motherfuckers.
Like common. Okay. But other than that, I don't know. I was just.
Yep.
I definitely could see something. Yeah.
Damn. She can damn. Really?
And why were you heading this way? To
yeah. Why? She all right.
I guess just initially. I do like your appearance of it. You got the fit on.
Thank you.
Heels on. You done up. But I just like Golden Girl over there. So
I got you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead, girl. Get it, girl. That's nice. Why player hate? Why player hate? Like, man, that nigga ain't shit. He's gay sounding sassy and all this. Why player hate? She doing all right. But this is nice when she's excited to even go out with you. I think this is what a lot of our looks is we need something to raise ourselves up so she can go, oh, this is why I'm blah, 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 right? Oh, this is why she's amazingly drunk off of Nick, because look at my jaw. It's, what is it, square? I got to straighten out a younger dude I know. Anyway, it makes sense if you start doing science and, this is what it is, but I don't think I've ever even heard a bitch say that. It was your square jaw that attracted me. The social media, man. Shit, bro. And it's always the shit they got. Like, guys, you have to have a huge fit body. It's like a guy, diesel down. It's all about the bankroll. This Ferrari, this gets me a lot of shit. You got to work hard and grind. He ain't got no he's just got a Ferrari. Bitches take pictures in front of his shit and all that. You guys want like a picture for the gram? What you do? Just you guys can hug or something. Can I be in the photo? You think this is cool? We can go get some lunch. It's on me. That might work every once in a while. She's feeling herself. This is nice. So this is dangerous too, because if a beautiful girl really feels at you, two things can happen to my mind. I'll do negative first. Your past is going to catch up to you and you're not going to trust it. And then sometimes you hate the girl because she's really excited for you. You think something is wrong with her to like you. And so her value plummets to you because this was easy. You just like me because I'm black or I'm big or I remind you of your dad or my money. It has to be a small reason. And I read this in a book recently. And she said, you're in your mind, you have to earn the other person's love. And so you sabotage something you don't earn. Because in your mind, that makes sense why you got rejected. And I like that. That makes sense. I think that's a lot of it. Psychology is never going to do all of it. But you create stories that I will do these amazing things to win the hand of Sarah from the third floor. And so Sarah turned out to be just a regular hoe. You're going to find that out in about 3 years. Okay? And you'll be like, damn, I can't stand this motherfucker. She's so boring. But when you worked up the courage, and then the day it went so well, and then you did another one and it went so well, and this was you took her these great places and grand adventures. That makes the story of Sarah make sense. Everything in life is largely stories we tell ourselves and stories we tell other people. The conversation is largely just stories. So I've told myself, a girl this good looking, she's pretty good looking, thin, she shouldn't be going out with me because most girls reject me. So in order to get her, you heard him say, we'll stay fair, and then after drinks, and then all this. Okay, that's what he has to do, and maybe mom reinforced to get her. How many of these guys didn't have fathers in the home? You're telling me the mom didn't have any influence on them, and that explains some of that red pill. I'm not saying they're like feminine or bitch made. I don't like it, but anyway. So he may sabotage this, or he may be like, I don't even give a fuck about this bitch. Here go Danita. Danita say, you can call me. Oh yeah, I can. Well, just call me and we'll see. But if you call me and I like what you say, we could do. He says, oh, I get to earn her. This makes sense. Fuck the old bitch that chose up. It's partly why they say like who likes you, because she's doing what you've always wanted. You think you have to earn a beautiful broad, and you've been wanting to do that. You've been wanting to be the winner, so you need to make a winner story. The longer you've been unsuccessful, the bigger that story has become. And then you can't figure out why that woman means so much to you. She is the beginning of your reclamation project. I'm on the story to Winningville. She's awesome. She didn't text me back. That's fine. That's okay. That's how we do it. That's okay. You see a lot of old players, they get, don't be texting her, you doing all this texting. One, you're ruining the mystery, and you're showing way too much eagerness for a bitch you just met. But also, I think a lot of them, they get worried. It's like, oh, instant love and affection and dedication. No. Let me pull all my moves. There's a lot of insecurity shit where we're just not used to getting love. So even now we're like, oh, raise your confidence, be a man to become worthy of love. Oprah time, you are already right now worthy of love. Duh. I don't give a fuck what bitches have rejected or played you out. It had nothing to do with you being worthy of love. Fuck her. Who's that bitch? She ain't nobody. Nobody likes her. Sit there and be like, oh my God, I wasn't worthy of her love. No, of course you were. You treated her right. You did well by her. You had good intentions for her. For whatever reason. She fucked up. She was kind of a bitch. She ghosted. It hurt. It was the wrong thing to do. She was wrong for that. You didn't have it coming. Your sex game, you did the best you could. Let yourself off the hook. But if the sooner we can start to do that process and build the skills to really connect with women a lot better as men, the less we'll need her to be the story that changed my life. Of course she's going to change your life. But if that's the only change you're dreaming on, that's a problem. That's a problem. She's feeling herself. She waited. It was the last guy. And she gets to leave. Some of the girls are good looking. She said, I did it. She's not like trying to clown her. She's just having fun. But now you go to work. This can be a nice little trophy moment. Hey, yeah, she liked me. She excited. That's cool. You know how we do. And now it's go time. It's your ship now. You're captain of the ship. Go make it. Sexuationship. Short-term, long-term relationship. Marriage. You're in charge of the ship. Get going. You run around looking around her. Where would you like to sail next? Go. I got someplace space. That's what she's been dreaming on. Some goofy Tay Diggs. Who's hot right now? I don't even know. Michael B. Jordan. I got a secret spot. I never take anybody here. Oh, why are you taking me? You don't have to go if you don't want to. Well, I just want to see what it looks like when the stars shine on your face. I want to share this moment with you. I want something special. I need you. Oh my God. That's what she's been doing in women world. And we do porn fantasies that are about like her being a fucking perfect Stepford wife who leads the sexual interaction and everything else on our end. I think a lot of this, she got to cook and clean. You kind of want her to lead what happens in the home. You want her to lead dinner and lead watching the TV and lead cleaning up the rooms and lead the laundry and lead the grocery shopping, and you just kind of sit around like a fuck twat. You know, I know of a relationship right now, it's all that domesticated shit, but he gets the groceries and carries them in by himself. He mows, he does the plumbing, he rigs the Christmas lights, he does all of these things. He put in a floor, he, did the basement, he handles shit, he handles her. Everything on the outside looks fantastic. Everything on the inside of his lady is met adequately or better. And the environment inside the home is cool, fun, great conversation, shit like that. A lot of times the dreams we had are fucking, like, you're not really dreaming realistic. You're gonna run her fucking life, treat her like a hoe, fuck whenever you want. She fall in love with the dick just on principle. It's you. And then she gonna do whatever the fuck you say. But then you also get to come home in a shitty fucking mood and then tell her about work and then tell her to get out of here and all this bullshit. Or what you gonna be like, well, one of the things I'll do is listen to her for a half hour. Like, plus she's the conversation carrier. Like, and this even me too, like, some of the stuff we dreaming on is kind of fucking weird. And that ain't no regular bitch neither. Now you gonna put in 3 kids. This bitch probably wants to shoot herself. I believe it's her true calling to be around 3 crazy motherfuckers all day and clink and get sick with them, talk to them in baby talk, sing. They in bad moods, they fighting, they won't go to sleep. Then she come home, you in a bad mood from work. Then she making you feel better, talking to you. Then she take care of the kids some more. And then she puts them in bed, and then she bathes them and all this. You read a story, then she takes you in the bedroom, fucks the shit out you. Is this honestly the stupid fucking shit you've been dreaming on? Fuck all this. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a marriage. Do you really? Because you dreaming on the fun part. You know it's some others. Well, she's going to be so beautiful, so it's worth it. Nuh-uh, nigga. It's going to be ponytail bun, big sweater wet, and glasses on. She don't look as good without the makeup. No sex tonight. Because she's tired and she's on her period or whatever the fuck. Watching a fucking TV show. Talking to her dumbass friend on the phone, or they in the house with the glasses clinking and shit. You trying to watch the game. There's 4 bitches in the background squealing. You trying to watch the football game. Are you really ready for it? She throwing up. Her dog died. Come on. It's always cutesy problem. Well, I would deal with that because it would be love. She's 3-dimensional, dog. Sometimes it's guess what Miss Jenkins did while we go get groceries and we having pizza tonight, and that's it. You know, fuck a personality. Hey, on pizza night, this bitch talking about something that makes me crazy. Or ain't talking. Tapping on a stupid fucking phone on TikTok. Playing it a little too loud. You'd be like, Haley, turn it down, please. It's like, can you listen? If you go in the other room. But you can't say that because she too fine. And so you doing all the work. She too fine. That's what I'm talking. This is a reason to get the confidence up because you're going to be dealing with the bitch is too fine. She hasn't been checked since the 2nd grade. Dad, look at you. Well, what you got to let her to. She's my princess, and whatever she wants, you make sure she gets it. That's what I'm counting. You be like, nigga, that's the way you did it. That's what he's like. That's the way you did it. Sometimes, if you ever have this conversation, don't say nothing pushy back. Just in your head, be like, nigga, you ain't even that. Don't fight the dad. Show respect. It's the dad.
All right. So I'm going to have you scoot that way for me. Stand on over there. Come join us up here.
One dude, an hour and a half.
So do you both have any final questions? If not, that's okay.
No doubts here.
I have one thing to say. No, I was just joking. I'm just messing with you. I like your vibe, and you look really nice. That was just a joke. I do want to match with you.
Wait, what?
I was just playing with you.
I'm blown.
Wait.
So you didn't pop it on me.
Go on back in line. All
right.
Okay, let me ask my question then, I think. So is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match. Y'all go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies.
The arm's gonna be a little low, I think, here. So go ahead and cuff her up. You're gonna do all that. I don't hate it. Let's see. Nah. So I won't. What's our summary there? I'll be the one and done. Talked a lot today. Well, he didn't really present a masculine force of nature, and they were all feeling him. You know, we get jealous of good-looking men because we believe they never face a lot of adversity. However, you see it a lot where they're just the plainest, insecurest, weirdest fucking people. What's a good show for that? Love Island. It gets, I mean, they let the women just talk and talk and talk. That's real boring. But and if you just need an episode or two of some guy who fell in love right away, then a better looking guy comes, just watch how insecure he gets. It's all bullshit. The looks is usually covering up horse shit. But it's the same for her, if you would remember that. We give people too much credit in our minds. That's just psychology. It allows us to explain why they are where they are. He's a good-looking white man who's a blonde. He's got a bad bitch, big titties, blonde, beautiful girl. He got that because he was 6'4" and blonde, and she likes white guys, and he's funny, and he looks like an all-American, and he has money. That's why that happened. Maybe they met at a church social. Maybe they met at the park. Maybe she was coming straight off a breakup and doesn't like to be alone. Maybe they had a baby together. That's a lot of marriages. They had a baby together. They wasn't even going on like that, but he's like, all right. Maybe she trapped him. Maybe they're both very insecure. Maybe they're both one of these political families. You don't fucking know. I hate when we explain why men are attracted to women and women are attracted to men. It's not 6 fucking things. Eventually, almost scarily for some of us, including myself at times, it will be the weight of your personality as a man. And that's gonna have to carry things. And so it's better if you're authentic, so you don't have to get authentic 5 years in and go, I fucking hate this. You see, and I see a lot of men, I really see it. They're like, you see them, they're sitting in garages, they're sitting in, one girl was outside the driveway. She was like, why are you out there? And he was like, huh? You know, some guys drink before they go home. You know, that a lot of that was what happy hour was. It is a place for business deals and mingling, but guys were going out and trying to get on, you know, women, but also they didn't want to go home to their fucking wives. They have to change a little bit into that father, husband, shave some things off their personality, embrace some terrible things about our personality. And it's like, yo, I just want to that's why guys tend to like their boys, because they're just like, I don't have to lead, I don't have to worry, I don't have to do nothing, I don't have to plan no surprise or nothing. Bam, it's just me and my dudes. And women don't really get that. Women don't know they're a handful. Because what did the movies on Women World do? Remember, she was an ordinary hoe. Every book, she an ordinary hoe. Or a princess who's supposed to marry the wrong boring guy. Or super busy boss bitch, right? It's only like 3 things, right? And he said, she right now is mind-blowing. Oh my God. This is him. She's so beautiful. Just, he stared at the hotel and I've read some of these. You know, I get nosy. I'm like, well, what they be rocking about? You know, so sometimes it's like I'll be honest. Okay, I can only get to like when they fuck, and then I'm like, this is boring. But the build-up is so frustrating. You're like, first of all, this dude is a cornball. And the second, it's like, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they, will they, won't they. And literally, chapter 47, they smash for like 2 paragraphs. I'm like, yo. He ain't even grabbing no tip balls. Like, what the fuck? He just like, it's like, what the hell? This ain't real. But that's what happens over there. So, sexual tension, this is why that's a killer for them. And also, it's a slow burning, comfort-inducing, crazy, heightened moment. Okay, leave that aside. But they're regular people, so are we. You can have all the confidence in the world, but it's not to be superhuman of all time. The confidence is within me. We're doing confidence so I can win the man race. Put the confidence in me. Oh, I want to be a painter. I be painting. I'm gonna be good at painting. I love painting. I'm gonna paint this bitch's body. Oh no, guys, if you have a hobby, incorporate women into it. See, they put it on like a suit. I'm not saying it's all organic either. You're gonna have to take yourself and say, what can I do with that broad? And I'm sorry, the bad boy, I don't even like using that word, but I hate all the phrases that we use. Chad and Tyrone, that's racist with the Tyrone. When's the last time you met a nigga named Tyrone? That's a dope name. You ain't gonna fuck with a nigga named Tyrone. Even the song, what was the song? You better call Tyrone. Call him. What? I bet he was talking shit in the car. I bet he was like, damn, you fucked up, huh? Come on, dog. Just drive, dog. That bitch don't even look that good to be doing all that. But the confidence goes within you. But yeah, they regular people, but they're filled with desire. You can treat her nicely, just not passively, not weak, not abandoning who you are. The principal thing that I have done in my life that led to failure is 2 things. One, I over monitor for different reasons. But why she frowned like that? What did that mean? Why didn't she call? Well, why she say it like that? I like literally text messages can get me to this day. Like, yo, what's that mean? Because people be, I don't know. I think people type how they talk and they don't. They just be saying shit. Like sometimes a thumbs up is like good. But I'm like, what's that mean? Thumbs up. Well, you could do better than thumbs up. like, what's that mean? Fuck off? Because that's what I do when I put thumbs up. Like, whatever, bitch, thumbs up. and I don't, I don't make it, I never do emojis. So thumbs up means like fuck off. Like people like, well, you'll never see me again. You'll never be like this. I'm like, thumbs up. This is the best thing you ever had, and you're gonna be sorry. And thumbs up. You are a prick. You suck. Yeah, I know. They get vindictive. I don't know. And sometimes, certainly, they've dumped me for good reason. It's not like I never get dumped. Everybody gets dumped. It happens. Usually a player gets dumped because it's like, this ain't going as fast as I want. This ain't enough. Is usually that complaint. That's what you want. This is not enough. That's an okay one. When it's like you suck balls, you mourn it for a little bit and then get over yourself and then get over her. The longer you carry it, the more important you make her. And you spend about 30 days trying to prove yourself to a bitch, or longer, in my case. Prove yourself to a bitch that dumped you, which, you know, just kind of want to like body slam yourself if you could go back in time. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why she might not like you. Not all of them are reflective of you. We take things personally because we're persons. And we might have wanted it to work out. Everything was good. We left, you know, had a nice little kiss. I thought it was going to go well. And then she's like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Yes, it's probably things you did. But women are also fucking weird, and they have a lot of bullshit going on. It could be my you ain't no money type motherfucker, and she's fucked dudes who was players before. It's a marriage tip now. She been alone a long time. She got side dick. She said he ain't gonna be nothing but side dick. I got side dick. So can't take that personal forever. But yeah, it don't feel good. And that's the thing. It's okay to feel things here and there. Can't get carried away. I was a little bluesy this afternoon. I'm better now. You know, it's just your mind. It's life too. Sometimes you get bored, you get antsy, things aren't progressing as fast as you might like. It doesn't seem like much is happening day to day. You're not seeing the progress you want. Like I was losing weight, and then I went up, and then now I'm back down. I'm like, yeah, I work out. I be doing this stuff. I ain't the horse shit. What's up? I'm supposed to look like fucking Michael J. White now. It only takes 2-3 weeks, right? What's up? But can't live there, especially after bro. Go back out, and usually there's better out there, and usually there's one that really likes you. Sometimes I've seen dudes marry that bitch, which is a mistake. And then I've seen dudes discard that bitch, and I've discarded her because he was just like too nice. Like, oh, I was used to, you know, this beautiful girl rejected me. That's what I think the love story would be, or whatever the fuck. When the truth is, yeah, the bitch is fucking with you. That's what she's supposed to be doing. I don't care if she's a 6 and old girl was a 9. The 6 is doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's what you wanted the 9 to be doing. You waiting on ugly girl behavior, in other words, from a 10. That ain't happening. That's a rare type nigga, and you ain't that. Me neither. A stone cold, and not the ones that people don't never ask out, because there are those. Or they never go out, because there are those. I'm talking about she dates a lot of dudes, but then she just stone cold turned it around for you. You're a killer. You should be on YouTube. But good behavior is something we need to try to weight a little bit better. Not just expand, but when we see it, we say, okay, cool. And not just the serving behavior, but the personality and the eagerness. Let's watch a little bit of the cussing. You don't need to be calling me nigga. We can talk a little shit back and forth, but let's not get carried away. You know, You know, I like, you know, the bitch's competitive. I'm competitive. She cool during a football game. You know, she need cool around my people. Okay. You should wait that a little. That's what they get weirded out by. Like, I'm in your life, but you cheated with some skank. I'm like, yo, that bitch looks better than you do. What do you want? They both have good points. Like, you're like, yo, I mean, you see her ass? You would have hit that. You know, everybody would hit that. What do you want? Well, man, what do you want? And she's like, yo, I'm cool. I did all the stuff. What's up? I mean, I don't know how to come out on that one. I really don't cheat, but like, you know, certainly played away games. So, but you know what I'm saying to you? So I get my argument from a man's side, and I get her argument like, yo, I did the stuff. And to be honest with you, a lot of these niggas like, it's our honor to be one of a roster. In my experience, she kind of like puts that shit off the record. As long as you don't drown her in it and rub it in her face, she won't talk about it. That's usually what it is. You don't be like, yo, I just wore baby out, skeeted straight in her eye. Yeah, I made her come at least 2 times. You see what I'm saying to you? So that's what you saw with the Myron doc and in the Justin. You saw the girls get real quiet when he asked that question. And so they look weak because they sold it different. They sold it like it was the honor of her life. When a woman gives her heart to you, of course she wants it to just be her. That's the ego. And a lot of times she might be lying. I like when you would get all the girls. And she does, because it means she's won a competition. But she thinks eventually she's gonna win. Okay? So careful with that. You can get rostered up and they'll be cool. And listen, they can be cool, but a lot of them think they're gonna win. Just don't drown her in it, you know. And you know, I just, you know, it never needs to come up. You know, I've seen some where they're like, well, she wasn't gonna fuck, and then I get on the phone, I'd be like, yo, come over. I think I saw Myron say that once. I was like, you would never do that. It doesn't mean she's never gonna fuck, it just means she wasn't gonna fuck today. So send her on her way, then call, get your shit off, and then follow up with her on some no problem. See you on Thursday night. I don't understand. I don't see. I just can't hear it with the red pill. It doesn't make any sense to me. Some of the stuff they come up with, I'm not trying to shit on them. It just doesn't happen. She's a beautiful girl, so she fucks every good-looking guy in Miami. Well, they all say the same thing. They say, oh, Miami, it's different. That's Miami. Like, Miami dating is like Miami. Right. You think she did, you think it takes her 25 dicks to figure things out? And they feel harder than we do. So she's been through 25 different disappointments, or she just loves fucking that much. And she got it good from a couple players, but she just kept on fucking. And she didn't try to settle down and say like, that's good, and hope the side dick turned into permanent dick. She didn't do those types of things. Nah, she just kept on fucking. Yes, there's hoes, and yes, there's women that really get it like that. Everybody's human beings. But most people don't think like dudes who are horny as shit all the fucking time. Most people are supposed to have other shit going on and other things they find enjoyable in life. So it's gotta be weird when all we do is go pussy, 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 pussy. But we need to own you, and you belong to us. Why are you working? Why are you thinking? Why are you voting? You don't even matter to us. You're nothing to us. You're not even compare. We need to take this, 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 and this, and this. But you don't even really fucking. God said you don't matter. You're a piece of shit. serve me and suck my dick whenever I want. That's a man shit. You're going to do it because I make $235K. Really, nigga? Yes, you have a 4-bedroom house before you were 30. No, it's not the reason she's fucking you. Believe it or not, the reason was she liked you. Think of all the girls that maybe even went out with you and then stopped or cheated, or at one point in time, they liked you. It's nice, right? So we know it exists and we know it'll stay at varying lengths. We think it's a wholesale rejection of us. It is not. They gave you the number or took the number. They saw what they liked. They had a decent time on the date. She just didn't feel the spark. It doesn't mean I'm a twat, I'm a douchebag, I'm the worst nigga of all time. It means sexually and from a very feminine perspective, for that particular woman, it wasn't there. Right or wrong. She'd been dating thug niggas her whole life. Well, I ain't that. She wants a church going type motherfucker who loves the Lord all the goddamn time. I ain't that either. And I didn't put enough in her mind to get her off that logical God shit. We was just talking like two adults having a beer. And so the shit didn't go good. It doesn't mean I'm an asshole. We do extremes a lot on social media as well. There's only superior dominant men and weak pathetic loser niggas. There's like 79% of us sitting in the middle. Regular twats who don't know shit about shit and shit about what someone's gonna do in a marriage. You ain't been thinking about marriage. I think a man should decide the household. Okay, so when did you write it down, what you was looking for in your household? What course was that? What class was that? Tell me what it looked like day to day. You got it all figured out, Mr. Marriage Man. Right? Because you belong in charge of the money. Tell me about your financial wizardry, Mr. Money Man. Well, that's the man was superior. He was superior because she didn't stand a chance. It was a false superiority. If you can get the submission and all that, if you can get a fine bitch to quit her fucking job and be under your flag and do it on the strength of having your last name, and she drunk off you how she should be and responding to you how she should be, that is player. That is masculine. That's what you should copy. If you know somebody who turned it like that, and that won't be a lot of people, that's player. Stop learning from old ways. You're trying to copy an outdated manual. She's got a personality, wants and needs now. And we need you to step up and know what yours are and know how you as a man would meet those needs. Don't sit there and run your mouth. I ain't emotional. Okay, me neither, nigga. I have them. I feel it. It ain't fun. I got insecurities. I have things I'm vain about. But you said boss. You put your name on the motherfucking marquee and said I'm boss. So stop talking shit. The bitch say, what we gonna be doing? Well, what would you like to do? You said boss. Well, she's sad today, boss. Make it happen. Well, you gotta cook and clean. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking sad. Well, I'll get you some flowers. That's how I'll solve it. Flowers. That's what my dad did. You telling me cold pimping niggas never talk to their hoes. You telling me your dad never talked to your mom. And it wasn't like, bitch, you better get it twisted. You never think he sat patiently and listened to the broad. That we really doing that right now. I'm sorry, the old 60s and 65, they was killers, right? They got the baddest 80-year marriage. Okay, cool. That's the shit. Okay. He never talks to her. He never treats her well. He never makes her feel safe. He never rocks her down. He never knows how to pick her up. He never sees things happening within her before they motherfucking happen. Okay, what class did you go to learn that shit? You didn't even write it down. You ready for marriage now. Why you think the church do a class for marriage? Because nigga, you ain't even been thinking about it. It was like, yeah, I probably can afford it. And she's pretty cool around the apartment, so yeah, why not? But she'd make a good mom, good values. Votes the way I vote. Fuck it. Sex is still good. Head game pretty good. Why not? Fuck it. I could see it. I'm 36. Why not? I want a family. I want a barbecue and all that shit. I got money. I got a 401k. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. She's been a good girl. So I did it, man. Pulled the trigger. No way, bro. I never thought you would get married. Well, Why is that like every dude I fucking know? Like, well, I love her, bro. You were like, oh, word, nigga. Every time someone says they get married, I'll be like, really, nigga? I'll be like, damn, really? Because you ever meet another dude's broad? You'd be like, really? You're gonna marry this? But think about that. I was thinking about that today. I'll leave with this. Think about all the people you work with. Now think about that some dude actually has to marry her. And you could use that in a relationship because sometimes women can't see how annoying that they can be. I say, think of a bitch you hate from work and just say, now imagine some guy had to marry her. You say, oh my God, that'd be so much. There'd be a lot of work, wouldn't it? Some of your friends, there'd be a lot of work to marry, huh? Yeah, that's true. But they're your friends. You love them. I do. They're such good people. But they can be a lot. Oh my God, you're right. And she'll forget it. She don't think she's a lot of work. Nobody thinks they're hard to deal with, right? Main character, whatever the fuck. But hopefully that got somewhere for you. I'm trying to get a little more forward moving, not just the commentary. I don't know. I have a couple like I'm gonna put out. We do have a new show, Meet to Marry. I haven't decided how we're gonna follow the couples around, but that's a good one. The ladies, they're all right, but it's a little bit better of a first date-ish type show. So I'm excited for that one. I will be doing probably just some me talking. Those actually did pretty well, so I might do me talking. I got a lot to say, but I do like commentating as well, so I can move forward. I just hate those shows where it's like 5 ways to make her pussy quiver. Like I don't talk like that. So for me, this is more organic. I was like, I know I've done it on the show, but I do it because I'm gonna get ready to go. But I don't want to be like 6 ways to make her smile. I hate a lot of them too. A lot of them are just like, you ever seen some of them, they're like 10 ways, and you're like, yo, that was really more about like 5 ways. You kind of phoned in 6 and 7. Like, you've got to end your sentences more with periods than question marks. That's how you show confidence. Like, that's all right, but that's not really saying a lot. Like, you gotta make more statements than questions. They're like, yeah, true, but that's not confidence. That's just what men are supposed to be doing. As always, I am your host. Thank you for staying if you stayed this long. Thank you for being a man. You should have been thanked for it, and your family should have thanked you for it. Your daughter should thank you for it probably every motherfucking day. But you never thanked your dad either when you was a kid. It's a hard job. the life of a man. Hopefully you achieve manhood how you think it should be achieved. Don't be a twat. Don't judge. It's okay to have feelings and have nice feelings for other people. Just don't be passive and weak and change your personality just because she's sexy. It's your boy, the DR, and I'm out.